People look to you to validate their opinions and their experience, and the moment you say something that they don't like, oh, it's a wrap. Because sometimes I forget, oh, Jasmine, you have a platform. Like, you have things to lose, and they don't. Everybody has an opinion. And like assholes, most of them stink, and they full of shit.
I know this, I know I love him, I love him.
What's going on, my beautiful stones and gems? Hello. It's been a minute. I'm back. If you don't know, I am on TikTok. I'm an official content creator full-time. So I'm going to do this thing where I do TikTok tips. If you, I know that there are other creators, other YouTubers who also talk about TikTok and give you, tips on how to grow your platform and stuff like that. TikTok's algorithm is a beast, okay? And it will take you from here to everywhere within a matter of seconds. You're going to become very hyper visible with in a very short time. I would advise you to get a therapist. Seek immediate therapy, because this app is going to trigger you. Some people get whole platforms are built off of going back and forth with people. I would not advise that. Like, if your thing is on calling people out, TikTok is really big on call out culture. Everything that I say on TikTok is analyzed, hyper analyzed, hyper critiqued, and I better have an explanation. That's another thing. People are gonna feel very entitled to your time, bruh. And that's something that you have to learn how to mitigate. Another tip that I would give you, you need to figure out what it is that you want to do. If you're here to just argue with people, and people will even say it, these trolls, these low vibrational energy having ass trolls that vibrate on the lowest possible frequency, that will even announce upon arrival once you go to their page, no content, no nothing, no profile picture, nothing. TikTok is full of trolls, full of angry, sad people, and you have to deal with that constantly. I have to deal with so many people's emotions. And I don't even want to say I have to, because I don't have to. I could get off the app, but now once you start making money off of it, you kind of do have to deal with it to a certain degree. Some of these people will really try and have you and force you to deal with them. If you block them, this is what they do, child. And this is what they do. This is their favorite thing to do. You block them, and now they feel silenced. You're blocking them because they're in an effort to silence you. You block them, so now they feel like, oh, how dare you not acknowledge my presence? I'm talking to you. Hey, and so then they go and they already have other TikToks that nobody watches and pays attention to. Once you block them, the trolls will go and make a new account and keep on spamming your account and force you to have to talk to them. And to me, that is a form of harassment. That is a form of violence and bullying that is not taken care of, is not being addressed on TikTok at all. That's another thing. A lot of people will say things out of pocket to you just to get a reaction out of you, because they don't have a following. Nobody's checking for them. And so they want whatever little shine that you got. They're parasites. They're parasites, and they want to suck, blood-sucking ticks. And they want to suck on and just leech on to everything that you got going on. So they see you getting some momentum, they want some too. And they will do it. And they'll sit and camp out in your comment section. Okay? And demand your attention. It's been over 24 hours and you still have not responded. I have receipts. That's another thing. I'm about to start screenshotting y'all bitch asses and just putting y'all and shedding light on you. I'm not about to do it, on not on the platform that I make money. Oh no, I'm gonna come over here and do it. Or I'm gonna go on whatever other platform that I have. I have multiple. Okay, you can do that. You know what I'm saying? I have multiple. I'm going to go over there and spray your ass over here. If I have time. If I find time. Because as you can see, I'm very fucking busy. And I'm not even trying to and see, that's another thing. I try so hard to remain humble. But sometimes I have to remind myself who the fuck I am. Because sometimes I forget, oh, Jasmine, you have a platform. Oh, wait, you have things to lose. And they don't. And so, they can afford to go back and forth with you all day and all goddamn night. But you can't. Because if you say something out of pocket to them, you mess around and lose an endorsement. You say something out of pocket to them, and you lose an opportunity. That's something that I have to constantly think about. So I can't just be vulnerable and just say whatever, even though people are saying whatever they want to say to me. And they're not even woman enough, man enough, you know, ballsy enough to show their damn face. And then y'all want to argue about facts. We're not even arguing about my opinion anymore. We're arguing about facts. And I haven't even gotten into the penalties that come with TikTok and the community guidelines. We haven't even touched on that yet. And I make content for black women. Okay? Black women is who I make my content for. Black people, the black community, but black women first and foremost. And so the fact that I even have to defend myself to people that I'm not even talking to or talking about is really beyond me. But in addition to that, I'm also fighting with people within my community. The people that are mostly at my neck are black women. But I would say maybe 60% of the time. And then the rest of the 40% is everybody else under the damn sun. Under the whole umbrella. Because everybody has an opinion. And like assholes, most of them stink and they full of shit. And don't nobody ask for it. And don't nobody care about it. Okay? That's the difference between your opinion and mine. You asked for mine. My opinion was highly requested. Yours was not. Let's keep it all the way 1,000. I have people, and that's another thing that you also have to keep in mind. Girl, I'm not sweet baby Jesus. I understand that you have a connection with me. I understand that you appreciate my opinion and my thoughts on certain things. I understand that and I appreciate that. But you have to understand that there's certain things that I'm going to say that you're not going to agree with. And again, I can't talk on everything. And I don't think y'all understand, like, how, again, that going back to that hypervisibility. Do you know how many people are reaching out to me with their personal problems? Do you know how many people have reached out to me to touch on certain things? Hey, Medusa, can you tell me? Hey, do you mind? And they're very respectful, but do you mind commenting on this? Hey, did you see this? Do you know how many people have adding me and sending me videos, traumatic videos that I did not ask for, just because they want to hear my opinion? And God forbid I say something that you don't like. It's like people will look to you. It's like people look to you to validate their opinions and their experience. And the moment you say something that they don't like, oh, it's a wrap. And that's another thing, you know, honestly, another tip to my newbies out here. Don't read the comments. Just spare yourself from even reading them, because all it's going to do is upset you. It's going to trigger you. And I know it's easier said than done. And if you are going to read them, then don't try not to validate yourself through the comments. Meaning, don't get too attached just because they're saying some good stuff and yes, sis, and this, that, and the third. That's nice and all, but make sure that you're able to maintain that confidence and that validation once the comment sections take a turn on your ass and now they chewing you out, okay, and chewing you up. Because people do that, and I've seen it, and it almost happens. It's almost it happens inevitably. You know, you say something, and you know, you got your few stragglers that don't agree, and that's fine. I don't have a problem with you not agreeing. I really do think that because people use social media again to validate their opinion, so they go to the comment section, because that's where it's at. That's where all the juice is at. The juice is in the comment section, child. So they go to the comment section, trying to see okay, so what are the comments giving? What are the people saying in the comments? And based on what the people are saying in the comments, that's how they form their opinion with their bitch ass. And so if the comments is upset, okay, now I'm upset. And now I'm gonna just regurgitate the same thing these other let me stop it. Let me formulate some other comments these thoughts and these feelings that are not even natural, that I don't even have. But because the internet told me to have them, now I do. Because people do care about content creators' opinions more than they do others. Hell, some people value my opinions more than celebrities, more than Congress. Like some people really, I don't know. Hey, Like, when I say things, it really does invoke a reaction out of people. See, and if I was a different type of somebody, I'm spitting all over the place, y'all. If I was a different type of somebody, then I would take full advantage of that. But y'all lucky, I'm not even that girl. I'm not even that girl that be trying to, like, say things to trigger people. And that's another thing. If you trigger, you need to get your ass up off the internet. Because TikTok, and I'm not even trying to play with you, because people on here are trying to will purposely go out their way to trigger you. And so if your triggers are not intact, like I said in the beginning of the video, you need to seek counseling, find somebody to talk to, because this is not, and that's to stop using social media as a form of therapy. Stop doing that. I used to do that, and that I can't do that anymore. I don't have a safe space on social media anymore. So everything, I don't. So everything that I say, I have to be very mindful, like, of how it ages and how it's going to be taken, and how people can take a clip of what you said and edit it. And girl, I done seen it all before. Child, I'm in the process. Another thing that they don't tell you about, you know, if you really about to take this TikTok stuff, you gotta have to get your stuff copyrighted. You're gonna have to get LLCs. These are things that I have to work. These are the next thing. More followers, more problems. More money, more problems. More, you know, once, you see what I'm saying? Like, the more endorsement deals, the more, like, that's money. I have to do taxes on this money. My TikTok was taken away. During that glitch with social media. I don't know how the glitch affected everybody else, but mine took my shit down. And thankfully, by the grace of God, I got it back. And so now I'm over here fucking panicking, thinking about how I'm going to solidify my platform, because within a blink of an eye, just as quickly as I was able to come on, as quickly as it could be taken the fuck away from me. And that's something else that you have to think about when you embark on this journey. You can get your stuff taken away from you, snatched. And it doesn't have to, like, and it's not fair, and it doesn't have to be, like, it. And yes, there are people online that are doing worse, and they still have their platforms. Girl, something to think about. This was supposed to be a get ready for me, but I can't multitask to say to worth a damn. But I think I talked about everything that I wanted to talk about. Yeah, I got my page taken down. Thank God I got it back. I'm so happy. Yeah, I think I talked about pretty much everything I want to talk about. But yeah, those are the woes with TikTok. So that's just something to keep in mind. Let me know if y'all want to hear some more TikTok tips. Let me know if y'all are interested in my journey. Y'all know I'm talking about this thing, child. Y'all know how I get. Sometimes I just be in it, and then I just be at a loss for words. But I miss y'all, I really do miss y'all. I am going to be more consistent with the content, and I'll be back. Follow me on TikTok though. If you, yes, follow me on all social media platforms. I'll be sure to put that in the link below, and let me know what y'all want me to talk about next. I'll be back for some more. Deuces. Ow. Bye, y'all.